皆さん、また来てくださってありがとうございます。こちらはマンハッタンニューヨーク月曜日の午後です。ということでね、今回は動画を載っけたいと思います。まだまだね、エプスティンじゃんじゃん出てきて、今さっきなんか、テープが、クリントンのテープとリチャード・ブランソンのテープが出てきたっていうことだったんですけど、バージン・アトランティックのね、彼ですね。ということでね、ビデオを見てください。今日のビデオはもうモンタージュっていう感じでいっぱいこう固めてあるんで、ちょっと前回の説明と合わせて見てください。あと最後は、殺人か自殺かっていうことで、ぜひ皆さんの、見解も聞かせてください。ということで、どうぞ。
The media, a lot of them controlled by big intel, is both siding this scandal. Bill Clinton, who was photographed getting a massage by an Epstein victim, who's lied repeatedly about flying on Epstein's jet, is now involved in a cover-up, threatening journalists, and reportedly had a romantic relationship with Epstein's madam, Ghislaine Maxwell. Let's get the facts straight here. Here's the lawyer who represents dozens of Epstein's victims.
The only thing that I can say about President Trump is that he is the only person who, in 2009, when I served a lot of subpoenas on a lot of people, or at least gave notice to some pretty connected people that I wanted to talk to them, he is the only person who picked up the phone and said, "Let's just talk. I'll give you as much time as you want. I'll tell you what you need to know," and was very helpful in the information that he gave.
This is the same lawyer that says Bill Clinton spent a lot of time in Epstein's orbit and refused to help the victims.
He was in Jeffrey Epstein's presence, and even more so in Ghislaine Maxwell's presence, many, many times on numerous occasions, including on occasions when others who were victimized by Jeffrey Epstein were there. He has a lot of information. If we've invited him to speak to us, the fact that he's been less than helpful is troubling to me, who has only been trying to fight for the victims and survivors and get real answers.
Water's World spoke to a source close to Epstein's pilot and said Bill rides on Epstein's jet were kind of kinky. Bill Clinton was on those flights
numerous times. And these girls were dressed, he would describe them as candy stripers. And
so you're saying on the flights that Bill Clinton was on with Jeffrey Epstein, the stewardess or stewardesses, many of them were underage, were dressed as candy stripers.
Correct.
And there were beds in the back of the plane?
Beds, bedroom, yes.
Four very courageous women have asked to be here, and it was our honor to help them. Kathy Shelton.
At 12 years old, Hillary put me through something that you've never put a 12-year-old through. And she says she's for women and children. And she was asked last year on what happened, and she says she's supposed to defend whether they did it or not. And now she's laughing on faith, saying she knows they did it.
You went through all of that?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Juanita Broderick. I tweeted recently, and Mr. Trump retweeted it, that actions speak louder than words. Mr. Trump may have said some bad words, but Bill Clinton raped me, and Hillary Clinton threatened me. I don't think there's any comparison.
All right. You got a president who was on the flight logs 26 times with Epstein, and you got that guy in a fucking dress in your house.
That is terrifying.
That's terrifying. Imagine if I knew some horrible dark secrets about you, and you came over my house, and I have a giant painting of you right when you walk into the front door.
Yeah.
How fucking terrifying that would be?
That's terrifying.
You know he knows about it.
ということで次のビデオは、マーク・エプスティンさんっていうジェフリー・エプスティンの弟さんがタッカーの番組に出て、兄は自殺ではない。 他殺だったということをおっしゃっているビデオです。で、そのビデオに行く前に、このね、事件はね、ニューヨークの監獄に入ってて、いろんな不備があったっていうことで、いや、こんな不備普通あるかなって、ニューヨークでですよ、思ったんですよね。だから、ここにその、おかしいなっていうおかしな偶然を書いておきました。ということで、見てください。どうぞ。
If somebody's hanging like that, the noose would ride up high on the neck and go high behind your ears. But the autopsy photographs show that the ligature mark on Jeff's neck is in the middle of his neck and goes straight back, as if someone put a rope around his neck and strangled him, like Carlo in The Godfather.
Or the electrical cord to his
Or an electrical cord or whatever was there, but it doesn't look like the fabric from a bedsheet.
It seems clear just from the photographs that he was strangled with, say, a cord.
Yeah, nobody seems to know where that is. Also, the way they said he was hanging, and again, he had to be there for at least 2 hours. When you die, gravity takes the blood down to the lowest parts of your body, and they become blotchy from the blood pooling under the skin. So the back of his legs and his buttocks should have what's called lividity, blotchiness, like bruising on the back of his legs and his buttocks. The autopsy photographs show that his legs are clear.